Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. It's Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It's a loss of 1.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Ward. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him. And yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fits it through the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Hits him on the in route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
79-2. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Come on, come on.
They've got a man in motion.
65, go.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Incomplete. 3 plays and out.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Come back. Go. 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Richardson to throw again. That pass cut by Gould. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Alec.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 3rd down.
3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Richardson on 3rd. Able to find Gould here. He goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Down with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing again, Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey!
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the jump.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Jesse Ranger. Come on.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Richardson hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
need a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down Colts.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
18 Randall, 18 Randall. Cut up.
First down.
Warriors, 7, cut up.
Here's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second 10.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He brings it in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Go sweep. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap now to Ward. As he pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Come on.
To the air with Ward. That's Robinson on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Left side cut by Ridley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Richardson now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Let's drag him 60. 19, 18.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts break the tie here in the first. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You keep up. If you're trying to end up, I end up there, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up, north type. Such a soft fight. Dog, but you dog blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Ward, quick throw, complete. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
At the Colts.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Tag. 68.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Colts come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready up.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have it a little short of midfield.
Cowboy 80. Ready up.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Joshua Williams has it. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Cut out left. Running in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans tie things up at 14.
To kick off for Tennessee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw here from Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
Here we go.
First and 10 here. Ward. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On third down, Pollard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
On the ready.
Ward off the play fake. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. Jonathan Taylor. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it to 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, here's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Titans have the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
This is Pollard running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that 1st down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9.
In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
Ready. Go. 70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cowboy Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Set up. Cowboy 80.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, when he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Get it!
Ward setting the pass. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Slide's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off the
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So first down from the 41. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Quick! Viking 18!
Ward setting up to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Mustang 19! Ready?
Up the middle. Here goes Pollard. And second down only works out for a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Now Ward. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
On the jump!
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on! Hey! Cougar 19!
Taylor now up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Panther 11! 60 Maverick! Ready?
Richardson on 3rd. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneers. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's a gain of 6.
Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang Knights.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Diving right side, got it! They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Ready. 19 Charger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Working end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Ward off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14. At the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Running right, this is Taylor. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Ready.
First and goal. Here's Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
60-by-6.
Play action with Richardson. Rolling out to his left. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60-by-6. Panther 11. Scoop.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 57 yards. And the Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the
from the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
at their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
They give to Taylor, right side. Makes the tackle. He just keeps going. There he goes on the right side. 3-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his third total score in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions. Ready,
Shotgun snap now to Ward. On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
That's
good for Titans.
First down throw here for Ward. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Titans 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards. That's another Titans.
Ward's going to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6.
Incomplete.
And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Get it. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here comes special teams. And now they got to be special.
And they don't get the catch they...
Poses.